Alright, it's time for court case day 2. Let's get in there, Shane. Find out what's going on.
Figure out what's going on.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth's already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay. Yeah, you're right. Sad. So, the real person who killed Mr. Carita was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? And the car Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who was his client? You mean, who asked for the murder?
I bet it was the victim, because he felt guilty somehow.
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. But whoever this client is, they're still a killer. Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then no, it can't be Matt on guard himself.
Whoa.
Or maybe Maya did it. Huh? If Mr. Angard really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he would be guilty of the crime. But it can't be Mr. Angard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him, Mr. Angard, I'd like to ask you one question. Yes, he did. He fooled our lie detection software. Just so we're clear, dude, let's look at what his technical words were. I didn't kill anyone. Yeah.
It's supposed to be me. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corolla. Okay.
Yeah, but you could have hired an assassin, and then you would have been technically correct. Didn't see any sidewalks at the time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? I want to bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyways. Looked like somehow one had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. So, Matt, what you hiding, huh? Mr. Angard's secret? What is the secret? I don't know yet. But for now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Carita is going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. Angard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Carita silenced. Which means we have to meet Mr. Angard. There's no way around it now. It's gonna be interesting if he did end up doing it, and now we're in a conundrum.
Dun.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. But we still have things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Carita held about Mr. Angard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. Those were two things we must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the detention center? I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. Don't you worry. To the hallway.
Palm on his wrist phone. That has no connection.
Yeah, because he's schizophrenic, Shane.
It's crazy.
That's a secret.
The German ninja is his real persona.
Hey, wait! Come back here, old lady. What is it with that Pistapa? Well, I know it's nothing as I think you is ever good. Like just now, I was just handed a strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Edgypoo, so... Edgeworth? And he said... If you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Gee, thanks, Avondo Edgeworth. What a pal you are. This is absolute top secret, so you better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents. Very interesting. I'm sure it was. You know, it was to catch poor Juan in the meeting of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What was that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Karita. I'll let you wear another secret, young'un. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photography girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I would want to see for myself too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell ya, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Yeah, she was just hanging around him, orbiting.
Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Pax, Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That's Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. But married? You mean to Mr. Karita?
No.
Really? You young kids today don't know anything, do ya? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. Damn, that's a really harsh way to say no.
Yep. Let me sit on it.
3 days after the marriage announcement? What the?
Guess you could say she was really hung up on the decision.
Yeah. Why did Miss Pack want to kill herself? She was going to get married. Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did you do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Well, I'll bet you actually gave us good info. For once in your life. Now see ya.
See you.
On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Oh, actually, we probably should go ask old Bag about...
Examine all the stuff around here first.
Sure he did. There wasn't anything good.
Oh.
Tell us about her some more. Oh, she got nothing.
Oh no.
Oh, it was worth a try. Wait, maybe. Okay, well, worth a try. Alright. Time to go talk to good old Matt. It feels so tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. Mr. Ungar's lawyer, right? Yes, sir. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the Ungard case? We're taking a witness statement right now. Gotta hand to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? What? Who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? Between the kidnapper's demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here. Oh yeah. Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. What? I've already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? Sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. Alright, Matt. Time for your villain turn. Your heel turn. I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means that both Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Even the same cell block. I bet they were having great conversations in there.
I think I'm going to be the slamming ninja now.
Now then, whose story do I want to hear? Oh, we get to choose?
Ooh.
Oh, what? I'll let you pick, Shane. Who's more important in this situation?
Let's talk to Matt. I'll talk.
Alright.
I'll be Matt. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you.
I hope so too. You're looking more sus by the second, Matt. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me saying that Juan Carita was killed by an assassin and that the assassin's client is this schizophrenic dude talking on to his watch. This man, Matt Ungard.
What's wrong?
Mr. Ungard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty.
You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer self. Dude self.
What's your secret?
I have no secrets.
About the press conference.
You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as a nickel samurai?
Yeah. I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. Looks like somehow Juan has handled secrets so powerful that it would destroy your acting career. So, could you please fill me in on what the secret is, please? Oh,
What?
that's a lot of locks. I knew this was coming. Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Cyclops.
You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude?
Damn you. Did you know about Mr. Carita and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details, if that's what you mean.
More Cyclops.
Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care about what Juan did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Carita. Her mentor was Mr. Carita's manager. And Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him.
Bro, who asked? Celeste?
Does that jog any memories?
Dude, I suddenly got totally hungry. You up for pizza? My treat.
Damn, you get pizza? Do you get pizza to have pizza delivered to you in jail? This is a premium jail.
Look at that window. Pizza slides right through there.
Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay, Pearls?
I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop.
That's too bad.
Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay?
Mr. On guard. Are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way?
I give conundrums.
Anything we can show? I guess. Do you know anything about this? I'm kind of scared to show him this card. I guess it makes sense.
What's wrong, dude?
Oh, so about this card. Have you ever seen this before?
Huh? Nope, never saw it before in my life, dude.
I don't think he's lying. Or is he? Then again, he looked like he gasped just now. Maybe I'm seeing things?
Huh?
Okay, everything here we've already seen. Let's ask you about people. Oh, talk to us about your butler. About this person.
Jeez.
He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? We met him at your mansion.
Oh, yes, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude who can do a lot of things. He takes real good care of me.
A lot of things, huh?
Does a lot. Oh?
Mr. On guard?
Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything.
Oh, it's very villainous of you.
Pizza time.
What do you mean by that, huh?
That means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. I don't get it. Why would she want to frame me?
Yes, why would she want to frame you on guard?
I mean, I've never done anything to her, dude.
Yeah, except kill the one thing that she lives for.
I didn't kill anything. They killed themselves.
Mr. Angar sounds pretty sincere. He seems trustworthy. So I have to find out what Miss Edge's real intentions are. We've already asked you about all these people. These are only the new three. Okay,
Their own
okay.
powers.
I don't think he has anything to say about powers, but okay. Oh,
I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club?
that's Mr. Power. Isn't he supposed to be kind of like a mentor to you?
Powers? Oh yeah, he's the guy in the kids' exercise program.
Oof.
I gave him an autograph just the other day.
He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. He's just a PBS kids man.
Yeah.
See if you have anything to say about your wand, huh?
We debuted at the same time. So that's why people were always comparing us. But I totally don't care what people were saying because he wasn't even close, dude. I mean, I won every contest we ever had, hands down.
No, braggish, sorry, yeah. Okay. Got anything else you want to do, Shane? Or should we move on to Adrian?
Probably move on to Adrian.
How exactly do we even do that?
Uh,
Okay, let's go here, and then go back, I guess?
Oh,
Except when we get stopped by someone. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Oh. Mr. Powers? What are you doing here? What happened? Well, why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. So the size of witness is you? I was talking for detective until a while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're under arrest. And I was brought back here. Oh. They said my face and whole self in general looked suspicious or something. Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious. I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Well, so, about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important for what they tell me. You're just gonna feed the info they give you? You saw something important? What was it?
I don't know.
Well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that spiky-haired lawyer, he said. What do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. Only I have spiky hair. Yeah, you got it. Mr. Nick? Mr. Meyer and myself are your only two allies in this whole world. But it's alright. Ouch. I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? My friends are an 18-year-old girl and an 8-year-old girl.
And they're both psychics.
And they're both
Dark spirit mediums.
It's gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know? Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. Oh, not you two Powers, come on. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say, it's just a game, to justify himself. What? How horrible, that's unforgivable. Ow, so sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he once said that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who won't swoon over him? Yeah, her name is Francisca. His manager, you know. Miss Adrian Andrews. Also Francisca. Why is Mr. Power suddenly looking kinda energetic? You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smellish, brutish kind of a guy, you see?
Dude, he's literally me.
But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impax? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Power is so charged up his skin's practically glowing with electricity. Hey, so have you heard this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We'll hear about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Carita? What do you
know what
say?
Powers looks like? Blanca.
Blanca. I guess you're not wrong.
When he mentioned electricity.
Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said It looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Does she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Well, there's no one else that fits the bill, right? And that would be reason enough for him to hide that suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. Mr. Angar and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There's still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Okay. Alright, Miss Andrews, we comment back. Now then, whose story do I want to hear? What's up? Wow, it's nice that they let you bring a book in there.
Yep.
Oh, Tsu. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely need to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrew knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Kurita has on Mr. Angard. What do you know? I'd like to ask you about Madame Guard if you don't mind. Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean. You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Angard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. About Miss Celeste and Pax. And I finally put her death behind me. And now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
Like a zombie.
I'm sorry. But technically it was Edgeworth that brought it up, so you're shifting the blame to the wrong guy.
I mean, I thought about it,
but I didn't say it out loud. It was Edgeworth. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumors that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it. You want to burn it? But why? I didn't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. A suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Angard? That's simple. Because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they'll figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Oh yeah, she got them. Miss Andrews? Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something for a reason. So please, tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you say something just now?
More lock.
More locks. Ooh, one lock. Don't you understand yet? You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy. But I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say revenge.
Sounds like a Von Karma classic term.
Do we have the evidence to break it now?
You can see what it says, then back off, see what it's trying to talk about.
Sure.
What are you doing? Ah!
I'm sure you're used to being broken down by now, so this should be real easy. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Angard for the murder? I've already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Angard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why. Well, what an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people. there was something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge.
Wouldn't it just be her mentor?
Yeah, is it really that easy though? I mean, it's worth a shot, I say.
Give it a shot.
Look at that.
Oh!
Celeste.
Oh!
There's only one catalyst that can cause such a strong feeling and even revenge. And that's Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does this all have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impact and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? I think this is where we're stuck. No.
They both loved hiring the same assassin.
How do you know Celeste and Matt?
I don't think we got it quite yet.
I'm pretty sure it is the assassin, but we don't have the clues right now. So I don't think we have it yet, right?
I don't think so.
Alright, we'll come back later. But damn, I earned this yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again.
One strong lock, huh?
Okay. Alright.
Anything we could show her that will just
Yeah.
make her talk?
Yeah, let's talk about your dead mentor.
Have you seen this butler before? You're the manager, right? You know who this butler is.
We'll get to the butler soon, don't worry. Celeste was my mentor. She was a strong woman. She wouldn't kill herself over any old trifling matter. So, you have some ideas of why she killed herself? Yes, I suppose. What is butler? I'd like to ask about this person. Told you I hate trifling matters. Oh, she doesn't know him. Interesting. And then I think we were asked about everybody else here.
Yeah.
So, okay. We'll come back. Wait. One final thing. Let's talk about this card. It was near one dead body. I noticed that when I went to fill the glass. And then when I realized that one was dead, I completely panicked. That's when I must have unconsciously picked up this card and put it in my pocket. As for why, I simply don't know. Okay.
Do we see what,
Oh? Our phone? See, this is our phone. You see, it has a Steel Samurai theme. Mr. Nick, your phone! Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? Yeah, well, finally a man of culture.
Well, he was the man.
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now, though. It sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Beep. Hello? We're in trouble now, pal. Oh, I'll be back at the office real soon. What's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened. Mr. Edgeworth, Edgeworth? Anyways, hurry up and get back to the office, pal. I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. At the end, Hello? He got cut off. What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we need to get back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back. I'm scared to go back. What are we talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Thank the 8-year-old for talking me back to my senses.
Maybe it'll be good news. Somehow, I doubt that. Uh-oh, Edgeworth, did you go and get the Von Karma treatment?
Here's your other present.
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Really? Huh? This quickly? And this bear's what gave them away, pal. The bear. I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. Sure you did. But was it Mr. Edgeworth that figured? Shh, bears, quiet. Don't say nothing.
Quiet.
And go on. There's only one person who bought one of these bears who's related to this crime. What? Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy another person in their room? Man on guard. Huh?
No, he needs an acquittal. Who really was it?
Man on guard, your client, that's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was? I heard from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me. I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. On Guard.
It was the Nickel Samurai, so of course it had to be him, right?
I mean, the clerks even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. Uh-oh. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. My sight has failed me. This can't be. It's getting harder and harder to save this guy. So
Yes,
what about...
save me.
So what about that spy camera we found? Ah, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you to file away into evidence. Woo!
8 p.m. for 1 hour.
Yeah. I know you don't want to give up, pal. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was man on guard. Why would Mr. On Guard do something like this? I bet it was to catch Mr. Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you gonna see him? Mr. On Guard, I mean. Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Man on guard, what in the world have you done?
I just did what I was told, dude.
Alright. Matt, we coming. You better really prep out that villain voice, Shane, because we're getting real close to it.
You're working really late, you know? It's already past 10 p.m., dude.
I think it's time you told me the truth.
Relax. You know about ignorance is bliss. But if you really want to know, let's talk. Oh, the music even changed.
Is it just time to go right into it?
Yeah, I guess that we technically have everything we need.
Here we go. 5 fucking locks. Maybe he'll be like Oldbeck and he'll just take one autograph and he'll be like, alright, that's it. I'll tell you everything. It's not gonna be that easy. Now, let's see what this secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What were he have disclosed, huh?
I told you before, dude. I don't know. I just don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I have to keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was the one in the middle of a nap.
Don't lie to me.
Huh?
I know you pay close attention to Miss Corrida, especially on that night.
Fucking spy camera, get him.
Wrong one.
The spy cam.
Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Korea's room the night of the murder.
Secretly film? What?
And then sent the images the camera took with this transmitter.
Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden?
Trying to play ignorant? The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan.
I guess Juan was had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude?
Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan.
You sure, dude? Who else could it be from?
The person who gave this bear to Mr. Kurita was...
So not receipt, but him?
Yes, because he said the person.
Yeah, yep.
Mr. Engard, don't you know this bear from somewhere?
I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude.
Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend?
What else did that bear tell you?
He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Engard.
If I didn't know how you work in court, I would think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg.
Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet.
Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first?
Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear.
Receipt?
Receipt. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Engard. It's from when you bought the stuffed bear.
All you can tell from this is I spent $3,800. I got it at a department store. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This is $3,800. This could be the toothbrush I bought at that one time.
A $3,800 toothbrush?
It's ivory, and it's got elephant hair for bristles.
Ew, elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyways, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier. So can I ask you one thing?
Yeah?
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set this camera up yet. And what's your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Korea's room and filmed it in secret is...
was placed next to the victim.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Placed next to the victim, Andrews was carrying it at the time of the murder. Was that the time of the murder? Yeah, it was. That's when he was killed.
Yes, but is that the answer to this question, though?
The reason you hid this camera in the room and filmed it in secret is, I mean, I guess would it be to see that they did it, but I don't know what else.
I don't think we have it.
Are you sure sure. The game made it seem pretty hard that like we had to do this now.
Well,
Try the picture anyway. I mean, it could have been he was recording proof that.
this picture?
I think so, because I don't think we have really anything else other than this Shelly.
You think it's the transmitter?
Not the transmitter. I think it's more the picture. Transmitter was just send.
The card, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm thinking the card.
Okay. Oh.
What is this card?
Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card.
You never see it coming.
The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I have known some shady scumbag like him?
If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. Matt on guard. I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because... Client.
You're a hero, Justin.
You're a hero. Because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is... you, Matt on guard!
And here I was, trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you would be able to get your job done without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought, anyway.
Well, Mr. On guard, you really did hire?
Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay?
I'm gonna consult myself.
God, what a fucking psycho.
I told you it was crazy. Consult myself?
Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway.
Well, time for what?
I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
Oh, damn.
How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt in guard.
He has a wine glass.
Oh, wait, where did that come from? Hey, I have a wine glass.
Alright, there you go, Shane. Game character. Yes. Damn, what a heel turn.
Hey, we healed one.
Woo! Oh. Oh, music changing.
You're right. It wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have.
You really... So you are Shelly the Killer's client.
You didn't think I was about to dirty my own hands in this, did you?
What? What do you mean?
And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me, I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer?
That's... You're lying! What a terrible...
It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on, and let us grown-ups talk some more adult things.
But why? Why did you hide the video camera in?
A weakling soon believes the words of others, just like that pathetic Adrian.
He knew about Miss Andrews' secret.
I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassin.
What?
Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess?
And that's why?
That's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright?
Why would you do something so wrong?
I'm a grown-up, and I can... Good enough for an answer for you, little girl?
You know, Shane, when I told you to voice act this guy, I didn't think he was gonna be the villain.
I didn't either.
I thought he was just gonna be some nice surfer bro dude, and that was gonna be the end of it. But it's okay, this gives you practice, even more practice now. Why? Why would you kill Mr. Karina?
He was about to fling so much dung on my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they?
This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Karina had been able to give it, then Mr. Angar's seeker would have...
Well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit, it crept up on me. And then the situation just presented itself beautifully. How beautiful, I thought. Oh, perfectly. Oop.
And that's how Mr. Karina ended up dead.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet, innocent face, and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it, the assassin too, and oh well, how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Liar. Everyone all working their butts off for me, Matt and Guard. Did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Liar? You've grown awfully quiet.
How can I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Carita. And you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone.
Hey now, I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a catnap in my room.
You killed Mr. Carita!
I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. But too bad, you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me? How does that sound? But you can't, can you? That'd be the one thing you absolutely can't do.
Mystic Maya.
You wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose.
You scoundrel.
If I were you, Mr. Wright, Inquisitor, I think I have to give it my all tomorrow. Or I would give it my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution.
I'll get you for this.
That's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course. Well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lair.
Maya. Maya, what am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Wow, Edgeworth, thanks for not telling us anything about him, but I guess Edgeworth was ahead of us this whole time. Edgeworth. I don't care for the horror atmosphere here. Let's return to a precinct. Well,
really
Edgeworth,
spooky.
well, Edgeworth, what's our plan? All right, what are you gonna do? If you plan on changing your strategy? No, we can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right. Only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer. But to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Matt on guard. That man is really... Doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? I've never done that, ever. Ironic that you of all people would say such a thing. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. But if I were to get en garde an acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do.
I really, really like winning.
Right. Would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We are some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Francisco on camera are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict, for a man clearly known to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed. You are so petty. Damn, Phoenix, really rubbing it at these losers' faces. You guys aren't perfect win record like me.
He's trying to lessen the blow and he has to lose.
I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you're mistaken. What are you? Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as perfect record were meaningless. But what? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. Faith, you
He
will see
clearly
it.
knows that the client is guilty, so he'll have to get one win against Phoenix.
He came back because he wants that W.
Yep, he's like, okay, this looks like a case I can win.
Faith, you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you'll be powerless to change the ending of this story. Uh-oh. Oh, Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please. Why are you holding Myers hostage for Mr. Engar's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right.
Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client.
Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you are asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am.
Yeah.
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what it's called client relations, and it is part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you will do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before, however.
You did, but
My name is...
The Killer. Shelly the Killer.
you're Shelly the killer?
It all makes sense now.
Please keep in mind, you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As the killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain,
Maya!
it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap.
Oh no!
Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
I hear some sirens and knocking.
Beep. Mr. Maya! Mr. Maya! I don't know what to say. Edgeworth! Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission? Huh.
Huh.
Curious. Oh, that. It sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be. That cat. Can it? What is it? I think I know where Shell the Killer is holding my hostage. Edgeworth, have all police unit head for and guard mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only begun. Yeah.
RPG mechanics, baby.
Woo!
Uh,
Yep, that and then
yeah,
here.
okay. Yeah. There's an explosive bear placed in front of the door now.
Maya! Please answer us, Mr. Maya! We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler, all this time, he was the killer. He and Ngard have worked together all this time. I'm sure they have worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. What's this bear doing here? Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. Yeah, just pick it up, Pearl. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah. Beep, beep. Oh, it's making a curious beeping noise.
There are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Pearl, you're gonna get killed. It's covered in many thin cuts.
Like it's packed full of something.
A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Karita? Why would something like this be here? Right, look down. There's a little pad door installed here. Oh, I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth.
Hell yeah.
There's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is Engar's private lounge. Look at this, right? An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, you'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. I guess we're looking?
Yep, look everywhere.
Because I was like, oh no, hold on.
Oh? A picture.
We searched all over, but it looks like you got away. I'm sorry. It looks like you slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl's looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. This looks like a picture of Missing Pax. With love, Celeste. Missing Pax? You mean... Yes, Mr. Korea's former manager. Why would a picture of Missing Pax be here in Mr. Engar's mansion? And why does it say, with love? This might be a clue. With love, Celeste, written on it. Ah! What's wrong, Pearls? But please let me see that picture frame. Huh? What's so special about the frame? On the back. There's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mr. Maya. She left us a message. What? I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get Engar a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you. Ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's gotta watch out for the helpless lunk. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you guys later. That's... No! Mr. Maya! Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. We searched the house, and this is the last room. Looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues go, I think that's all I'm gonna get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Ooh. We remember this Cyclock, huh? Interesting. Miss Andrew's Cyclock. If I can just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. We'll wake her up in the middle of her sleep. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. Quit your crime just because the person you love is dead.
Loser.
Loser. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews, I've come to remove your psych lock. What a weird opening statement. Okay.
What the fuck?
Shane, just imagine you're going through your day and someone just comes up to you and says, Shane, I've come here to remove your psych lock.
So the time's finally come.
Psych lock? I want to know. And you would tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Wow, okay, well, it's getting a little kinky. All right. Hold up.
Already done it a few times, so it's a bit loose, but let's go.
Let's go. One single lock. Can you please tell me why you framed me on guard for the murder? I already told you countless times. It's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On guard. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was talking my revenge on Matt, and that's why. What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Oh yeah, I think we know. I think a woman lives dependent on other people. There's someone in your past who'll make you take your revenge. We're just gonna skip through all this real fast. Ba-bam! Celeste, there's only one catalyst that can cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that's Mr. Peck's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was once manager. On top of that, the one who hit his suicide note was also Juan. What does that also have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Pax and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? I think we can. Now. This is a photo of Miss Pax, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. What? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Pax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ungar's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Oh, 4 HP! Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Corita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes, because of Matt. But because of Mr. On guard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at that time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that's where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan was such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly cut off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan, about his relationship with Celeste. I see. So that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Karita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for her when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Specs. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left her suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account on Matt's various misdeeds, and so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. Then, when Juan discovered her body, he hit her note. But why did he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? There's that word again. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard about it all from Juan. It was so I can find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. And that night, when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another, after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I even bought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. Huh. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation or with what I know now. Woo! This court day's gonna be so fun.
Woo!